Greetings from Southern Yankee Homestead. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Well, we're finally getting back to the kitchen shelves. It's been a couple months now. And I'm also playing with a gimbal right now with a good camera, so hope this turns out okay. Now, previously, we went ahead and cut this piece of white oak and then stacked it in the corner of the garage. Now, I was unsure of the finish I was going to use, so I've got some Danish oil and some polyurethane. I don't know if I'll use both, but we'll see. But first things first, we need to go ahead and do some sanding on this, because even though it ran through the planer, it's been a couple months, it's gotten dirty, and the edges need to be cleaned up a little before we go ahead and seal this. So I guess I'll find a good spot to set up the camera and we'll get to work with the sanding paper and stuff. Yeah. Oh, and if it looks smoky in here, that's because we're in the process of doing a spat-caught chicken on the charcoal grill right now. Let's start with that lovely live edge. We're going to start with some 50 grit just for this live edge, just to try to get some of this off. And I guess this is going to be a while. Switching over to an 80 grit real quick. Because I got some markings from where I came onto the mill, so let me show you. So you can see right there, that's where the planer knives jumped up, so I'm going to try to take that off, then I'll go down and check the other end. So just going to some 80 grit for the minute. Son of a gun. Alright, so I sanded it with a 50 grit, then I sanded it with a 120 grit, used a wet rag, wiped it down, let it dry, and then sanded it again with a 220. And I attempted to film it, but apparently I missed it because, well, I blew it off just a second ago with the air compressor. And I think we're ready for the oil. Focus. There we go. So we're leaving the front rough. All I did here, you can maybe see a couple strands here and there. All I did for that leading edge is I hit it with a little bit of 50 or 80 grit sandpaper and just took some of the big chunks off it. We're going to leave it. Hun wanted me to leave the bark on, but unfortunately this board was done with a tree feller and it ripped a lot of the bark off on this section of it, so we couldn't salvage that. But I think it'll still look good. Alright, here goes nothing. Sorry, I'd move you around a little, but I don't want to contaminate the camera. Well, I apologize for all the background noise, but we did manage to get the shelf up and we've got it fully loaded now, which is very nice because over our refrigerator is now open and we found a lot of stuff that we forgot that we had up there because the shelf was too deep. But what I didn't show you, I went through, let me go up.
Down.
I went through and I drilled and then put a screw in here and then hit up the back ones as well. So we're pretty secure. We got a bunch of stuff up there and now it's just a matter of, well, making more stuff, which Hun's in the process of now. We've also decided we're going to add another shelf at a later time. About this level right here, so we can put more stuff up there, but it's going to be shorter. So hope you enjoyed this episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and you'll see us on the next one. Bye!